Hey guys, this is Michael from Unique Tutoring here. Today we will be looking into a high school math problem involving equations. But first, please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below for videos you would like to see in the future. Okay, let's begin. There are 4 different positive integers labeled a, b, c, and d, such that d is equal to 5a plus 3b plus 5c. It is also known that d is equal to 4a plus 5b plus 4c. Also, d is an integer between 131 and 150. So what we are trying to solve today is the value of a plus b plus c. To solve this, we must look at the 2 given equations. Since they are both equal to d, therefore they must be equal to each other. So we can write a new equation as follows. So we get 5a plus 3b plus 5c is equal to 4a plus 5b plus 4c. Now what we want to do next is rearrange the elements on one side and move them to the other side. So here we subtract 4a, so then this is gone, and we have to do the same thing on this side. So 5a minus 4a is equal to just a. We're trying to move 5b over here, so 3b minus 5b is equal to negative 2b, and then 5c minus 4c is equal to c, so we just c is equal to 0. From here, all we have to do is rearrange these 2 elements, negative 2b and c, and move them to the right side so that we can isolate the element a. So once we do that, we get a is equal to 2b minus c. So now all we have to do is substitute this value of a, which is 2b minus c, into any one of the equations above. So either this one, 5a plus 3b plus 5c, or this one, 4a plus 5b plus 4c. Let's just substitute it into the first one. So when we write it, instead of writing a, we write 2b minus c. So 5 times 2b minus c, and you don't have to write the x, the symbol for multiplication. In this case, you just write it beside each other and we know to multiply. Plus 3b plus 5c is equal to d. So now we just solve and simplify. So 5 times 2 is 10, and then b is the same, it's just b. Then we have 5 times negative c, so we get minus 5c. Then we just plus 3b and plus 5c. So now, because minus 5c and plus 5c, they're the same, then we can just cross them out because they're 2 opposites and then they cancel each other out. Right, equals d. So now we can just reduce this further and we get 13b is equal to d. We know that d is between 131 and 150 because it was given with all the information at the beginning. And because we have 13b is equal to d, we know that d is divisible by 13 because b and d have to be integers. The only number between 131 and 150 that is divisible by 13 is the number 143. So therefore, we know that 143 is equal to d. Now, to find b, all we have to do is divide by 13. So once we do that, 143 divided by 13 is equal to 11. So now we know that b is equal to 11. And then we just take this value, 11, and then we substitute it into our previous equation up here. A minus 2b plus c equals 0. Except this time we take the minus 2b and we move it over here so that we get a plus c is equal to 2b. Or a plus c is equal to 22, because 2 times 11 is 22. Because we know that a plus c is equal to 22 and that b is equal to 11, we know that a plus b plus c is equal to 22 plus 11, and that is equal to 33. So therefore, a plus b plus c is equal to 33, and we have solved the question.